afternoon. This is the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafuwa. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has unveiled the Green Nigeria Challenge, a nationwide competition to combat desertification and poor sanitation. The program features 3 categories. Households in 11 northern states will plant trees for a 20 million naira prize. Community groups nationwide will reclaim dump sites for 50 million naira, and states, excluding Enugu, will compete for 100 million naira in tree coverage and sanitation.
During the time my husband was governor of Lagos State, I used to go clean roads. Unclog drains, I did a lot. I was young. So I used a lot of energy. I was all and about. You can see we said it's the green state. It's not in planting trees, but in environmental cleanliness. If you go to Enugu, Enugu is clean. And when I was riding in the car with the First Lady of Enugu State, she was telling me that, oh, when she sees anything that the governor doesn't want to really see any filth around, that immediately they call, they fix it immediately. And I think that's the best way to go. We can learn a thing or two.
Enugu was named Nigeria's model green state for its cleanliness, with the state's First Lady thanking her husband's efforts. And other First Ladies plan to make sure the challenge reaches the grassroots.
The Mother of the Federation, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, for recognizing Enugu State as the green state. And I also want to thank my husband for his tireless efforts in making Enugu green. It's not been easy.
We're trying our best to make sure that it gets to the grassroots. We have a modality of how we dispense some of these things.
The Green Nigeria Challenge runs until 2026, aiming to promote environmental responsibility nationwide. Now, the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, has commenced a 5-day warning strike today following the expiration of its fresh ultimatum to the federal government over unpaid allowances, salary arrears, and unresolved welfare issues. This was disclosed in a statement and signed by NARD Secretary General Dr. Oluwashola Odumbaku. Odumbaku stated that the grievances are the non-disbursement of the 2025 Medical Residency Training Fund, payment of 5 months arrears from the revised consolidated medical salary structure, and outstanding specialist and hazard allowances. Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has announced that 14 political associations have scaled the first hurdle in their bid for registration as political parties, while 157 others failed to meet the requirements. The decision was taken at the Commission's regular meeting, during which it also reviewed preparations for the upcoming off-cycle governorship elections and the end-of-tenure area council elections in the Federal Capital Territory. In a statement signed by the National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumeku, INEC disclosed that it received 171 applications from associations seeking party registration. INEC further stated that it will officially notify all applicants of its decision within 24 hours. Florence Ajimobi, wife of the former governor of Oyo State, late Senator Abiola Ajimobi, has paid a courtesy visit to the Olubadan designate Oba Rashidi Ladoja. During the visit, which took place at the monarch's residence, Ajimobi congratulated Oba Ladoja on his ascension to the throne. In her remarks, she praised Oba Ladoja for his unwavering commitment to the development of Ibadan and Oyo State over the years, describing him as a man of integrity and discipline. She, however, offered prayers for a peaceful and successful reign and expressed confidence that Oba Ladoja's leadership would bring continued progress to Ibadan land. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Federal University Oye-Ekiti, Fuoye chapter has embarked on an indefinite strike over unpaid salaries. The development was formally communicated in a letter addressed to the institution's acting vice-chancellor, Professor Olubunmi Shitu. The letter, jointly signed by the branch chairman, Dr. Fagwagun, And the Financial Secretary, Ungo Benito, stated that the industrial action would remain in force until the affected lecturers received their outstanding salaries. According to the branch leadership, the move aligns with the directive of the national body of ASU. Now onto the foreign scene. South Sudan First Vice President Riek Machar is facing charges of treason and other serious crimes. Machar has been under house arrest since March after the transitional government accused him of subservice activities against President Salva Kiir. In addition to treason, Machar and 7 others face charges of murder, conspiracy, terrorism, destruction of public property and military assets, and crimes against humanity. Now, Brazil's Supreme Federal Court has sentenced former President Jair Bolsonaro to 27 years and 3 months in prison after convicting him of orchestrating a coup attempt to remain in power following his 2022 election loss to Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Prosecutors argued that Bolsonaro and his allies devised a scheme to annul election results, dissolve the courts, hand-sweeping authority to the military, and even assassinate President-elect Lula. In the majority decision, Justice Alexandre de Nunes said the evidence showed Bolsonaro presided over a criminal organization throughout his presidency. The final sentence, which combines multiple convictions, was set at 27 years and 3 months in prison under Article 69 of Brazil's Penal Code. Now, Nepali police have disclosed that at least 51 people were killed during violent anti-corruption protests in Nepal this week as the full scale of chaos that toppled the government emerges. Talks continue between the president, protest representatives, key potential figures who may lead an interim administration, and the army, which has imposed a curfew and taken charge of the streets. About 21 protesters were among those killed during a police crackdown on demonstrations against the government ban on social media, corruption, and poor governance. And now talking sports. Former Manchester United forward Anthony Martial is set to join Monterrey. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Frenchman will play with Real Madrid legend Sergio Ramos at Monterrey. AEK Athens have already given Martial the green light to travel for medical and sign contract with the Mexico club after both parties reached an agreement for the player's transfer. You can follow us across our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast and on X at DominionCast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. Thank you for watching. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafua.